Throughout history, it's become clear that racists don't end up on the winning side. Look at this compilation of instances where some Karens got owned in court. Number 1. Lena Hernandez. In this video, a woman accuses another of making a hurtful comment based on race and demands them to go away.
Did you just make a racist comment?
You know what? I am not a racist person.
You just made a
But you know
racist
what?
comment.
You need to go home.
I am from here.
Look it. Go home.
I am here from.
Lena Hernandez has been given a punishment of spending 47 days in the local jail and being on probation for 3 years. This is because she attacked someone named Casey Lynn Salmonau at a shopping mall in 2019. Salmonau described what happened. Hernandez first used hurtful words against a worker at the mall, and when Salmonau tried to intervene, Hernandez physically attacked her. The attacks include pushing her down, pulling her hair, and hitting her head multiple times. People became very angry after watching videos of Hernandez being racist at a park. These videos were shared a lot, and the city's legal office decided to charge Hernandez with the crime of attacking someone. Hernandez was arrested in July for what she did at the mall and was given a 47-day jail sentence. Number 2. Carrie Waterman. When the Black Keys, a musical band, were set to perform in the town, a religious group strongly disagreed with their presence, labeling them as satanic. This caused a big religious disagreement in Chagrin Falls. Carrie Waterman, who led this group, protested and gathered her followers on the streets. They demanded a meeting with the town's leaders. After a while, Waterman got the meeting she asked for. However, the meeting took an odd and ridiculous turn. Waterman documented her reactions during the meeting, crying and asserting that she had been attacked. The judge tried to maintain order, but it was hard because Waterman appeared to be losing control. Interestingly, the situation seemed almost as if Waterman herself was behaving strangely and being influenced by something supernatural. Number 3. Donna Kosal. In Detroit, Michigan, Amanda Kosal was in court because of a drunk driving incident that tragically took the life of Jerome Zerker, a father of 5. While the court proceedings were happening, her mother, Donna, began to laugh and act disrespectfully, which upset the judge. He got really angry and even called her a clown before telling her to leave the courtroom. Despite Mr. Zerker's sister speaking emotionally about the situation, Donna behaved inappropriately. Because of her disruptive and rude actions, Donna was charged with contempt of court. This meant that she had shown disrespect to the court. As a result, she was penalized for 93 days in jail. However, after experiencing a difficult day in jail, she returned to the court and sincerely asked the judge for forgiveness. The judge granted her request and canceled the remaining 92 days of her sentence. Number 4. Melissa Hardwick. Melissa Hardwick, a person from Wayne County, Kentucky, was already facing charges for being violent towards her husband. Hardwick didn't like what she was hearing when the judge was telling her what punishment would be and rudely interrupted the judge. Because of this, the judge thought she was disrespectful to the court and gave her a 10-day penalty for contempt of court. During the proceedings, she jumped over the judge's bench, seemingly wanting to attack her. This unexpected event surprised the judge because she hadn't seen anything like this before. Hardwick was sentenced to 120 days in jail for the attack. This was a bigger punishment than the original 10 days she could have faced if she had controlled herself. Number 5. Amber Rocco. Amber Rocco was caught using hurtful racial language against a black couple on camera. This happened in a parking lot on Christmas Eve, where she was seen holding a knife. The disagreement started when the couple, named the Robertsons, had a parking dispute with her. The video, shared on Facebook by one of the victims, shows how aggressive and threatening Rocco's actions were. One of the victims recounted how Rocco even spat on and slapped her boyfriend. When he tried to warn her about the knife, her behavior became even more erratic. The police arrested Rocco not long after the incident. She was let out on $55,000 bail. Eventually, Rocco admitted her guilt and was given a 30-day jail sentence and 3 years of probation. Number 6. Amanda Stiles. During a custody hearing, Amanda Stiles' husband's lawyer told the judge they wanted Amanda to undergo a psychological evaluation and drug test. This was to understand if she could take care of the children properly. However, Amanda kept interrupting and said she didn't want to do the drug test. She explained that she used marijuana regularly, which is against the law in Texas, where she lives. She strongly objected and refused to pay for the test. Considering Amanda's behavior and her admission of doing something illegal in court, it seemed reasonable for the lawyer to ask for a psychological evaluation. Even though the judge was patient, Amanda kept breaking the court's rules. She refused the evaluation and even argued with the judge. She used inappropriate language several times, which led to fines totaling up to $300. Number 7. Penelope Soto. Penelope Soto was arrested after someone saw her lying on the ground, looking disheveled and upset. She told the police she had taken Xanax and had more in her bag. They found 3 packets of Xanax in her bag, which led to charges of having illegal drugs. During her trial, Soto acted strangely, perhaps still affected by the Xanax. When asked about her valuable items and money for bail, she laughed and said inappropriate things. At first, the judge decided she needed to pay $5,000 for bail, but then he raised it to $10,000 because of how she acted. Number 8. T.J. Lane. In 2012, a troubled teenager named T.J. Lane carried out a tragic school shooting at Chardon High School in Chardon, Ohio. He did this because he believed he had a rival for someone's romantic attention. On the morning of February 27, 2012, around 7:30 a.m., TJ entered the school cafeteria where students usually gathered before classes. Suddenly, he started shooting at his fellow students. TJ went through a trial and was found guilty of his terrible actions. However, the way he behaved in the courtroom was shocking and disrespectful. During his sentencing, he wore a shirt with "killer" and used bad language while talking to the victims and their families. Number 9. Deborah Jo Hunter. Deborah Jo Michelle Hunter, a woman from Fernandina Beach, got caught on a video flipping off another shopper at a store in St. John's Town Center. Then she went further by intentionally coughing in the face of Heather Sprague, the shopper who had recently undergone brain tumor surgery. The video spread widely online, leading to legal consequences for Hunter. During the hearing to decide her punishment, people close to Hunter, like her husband, friends, and family, described her as a kind-hearted person who felt sorry for what happened. However, Heather Sprague shared her side of the story. She explained how Hunter's behavior turned into bullying, using bad language and threatening the store employees, all while Sprague's children were there. Judge Ruth sentenced Hunter to 29 days in jail because of her actions. He wanted to clarify that the victim's feelings were important and expressed his disappointment in Hunter's behavior. Number 10. Camilla Gamet. Gamet was accused of killing her boyfriend, Marcel Hill, in a violent and jealous outburst at their home in Jackson, Michigan. The prosecution built a strong case against Gamet, presenting her as a violent and abusive partner who had hurt Hill many times before. Witnesses testified that they had seen Gamet physically attack Hill multiple times using kicks, punches, and threats to harm him. On the other hand, the defense tried to show a different side of Gamet. They argued that she had been a victim of abuse herself and that she had acted to protect herself. They provided evidence of Hill's history of using drugs and being violent, suggesting that Gamet's actions were reasonable. If you like our videos, consider subscribing to our channel. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.